Hello fellow crafters, thank you so much for joining me today. Stay tuned to see how I make this beautiful, elegant sympathy card. So thank you so much for watching and stay tuned. Okay, so for today's card project, the supplies you're going to need are the items from the new Timeless collection by Spellbinders. This is a really elegant collection. You will make some beautiful, stunning cards with these dies and everything. And I even have some better press sentiment plates here to create with. Like I said, these were all sent to me by Spellbinders to play with, so I'm really excited about that. I've been diving in the early morning hours and getting my crafting in and trying to come up with ideas for y'all to use these dies. And like I said, this is my new way of filming while I am talking at the same time instead of doing a separate voiceover. This will be much easier for me. I'm not an editor by any means, so I'm hoping this is going to save me some time with that part of doing the videos. So anyways, the items that you will need is, this is going to be done with a separate card and another video, but this is the Timeless Duo. I'm just showing you what came with my collection here. The Timeless Duo, these are corner dies. There's two here. They're really pretty. I will have to come up with something with that later. Then you're going to get the Timeless Hearts border die. There's 3 cutting dies in this collection here. Then you will need this beauty. This is the main one that I'm focusing on today. And this is called the Timeless 5x7 Cardfront. And there's 6 cutting dies included in this. And I put this on a 5x7 magnet. These are some new magnets that my husband ordered for me off of Amazon the other day. And I'm trying them out. And they come with some plastic sleeves. So far they're working really nicely. And so that's how I'm going to store all these guys. And then this collection comes with a set of sentiments, better press plates, which I'm really excited about because I can always use more sentiments in my collection. And this is the New Beginnings Timeless Sentiments and Always You Timeless Sentiments. So a great variety here. Very sweet and elegant. And the one that I'm going to be using today, I have to make unfortunately I have to make some sympathy cards, which I know we all hate to make. We need them in our collection though. I'm going to be using the With Sincere Sympathy card, or sorry, With Sincere Sympathy sentiment there. So, and then you'll need some cardstock. So I'm using my hammer mill cardstock and some black cardstock that I had in my stash because we're going to be making a black and white card today. And then you want to get out some Better Press ink. I'm using the Better Press ink in black. And then also get out your tool-in-one if you have it, or some sort of pokey tool. But this will help with getting out all the little pieces out of the die cut. This is very intricate die cut. So that will help you out there. So I am going to get set up here like I said, this is going to be, normally I make A2 size cards, which is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Today we are going to be making an A7 card, and this is going to be 5 by 7, like I said, 5 by 7, which is an A7 size card. So since this fits that card size. So that's going to be really different for me. Let me go ahead and show you the card idea before I clean up this mess. So here is the card that we are going to make today. I can tell you it's simple but elegant is what I'm calling it. And like I said, unfortunately, we need to have these in our card collections. Need to give them out occasionally. So I need to have this ready to go. So that's all for the supplies. Like I said, today there's going to be no stamping or anything like that, just a bunch of die cutting and gluing. Oh, and Spellbinders recently came out with these fine line glue bottles. There's 2 in the pack. I have one here at the moment. And I put in my Barely Arts glue in the glue bottle. And so it has this really nice fine tip on it. And then if it clogs or anything, I just get out my little pin here and I go in, and then I think it might be clogged already, so I better prepare it because, oh, there's glue dried on top of it is what it is. There we go. Alrighty. So just get this ready because there's a lot of gluing. And liquid glue would be your friend today. Oh, come on. I'll have to figure that out later. So anyways, get out your liquid glue. And then I think that's it. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dive right into the card making fun. Okay, y'all, so I set up my Platinum 6 die cutting machine with my universal plate system. Have y'all seen the new machines? Spellbinders has new die cutting machines out, the Scout, and there's some that are in lilac color. I really want one of the ones in the lilac color. It looks really pretty. I don't really need a new one, but I just want the new ones because, well, they're new and fun looking, and it would be a neat addition to my craft room. So I'm hoping to buy one soon. So anyways, we have this set up because we're gonna, like I said, lots of die cutting today. So I'm gonna go ahead and get out my Spellbinders 9-inch Pro Shear scissors here. And I'm gonna take this is hammer mill cardstock that we're using today. I believe this is 100 pound, 110 pounds, somewhere in there. I buy it by the ream because it's cheaper, and it's cheaper than the Nina cardstock. And this cardstock's also great for foiling. That's why I've been switching over to it more. And then let me go ahead and put that down there, and let me stop here for a second. Okay, so now we're getting this bad boy out here, and we're going to go ahead and this is the Timeless 5x7 Cardfront. I told you it's big. I'm not used to doing 5x7 cards, so I used to do them a long time ago until I started doing YouTube videos. Now I strictly do A2 size, so this is very different. And I already went ahead and I prepped a note card already. The bottom of the card is going to be black. So this is a 5x7 note card already folded and scored. So, and I use that with my new Spellbinders paper trimmer that I recently purchased. So I'll show you it real quick. I'm sorry if you can hear my chair, my stool, it squeaks and makes noise when I roll because it's got a rolling, it rolls around. So I'm sorry if you hear that in the video. But I'm trying to make this feel like I'm live because eventually I'm going to hopefully be able to do lives. So this is the paper trimmer here, the new one from Spellbinders. It cuts like butter. So it doesn't have the card markings on it. So what I did for 4 1/4, I just took a Sharpie and put a little mark down there at the bottom. So anyways, now we are going to die cut. So here we go. I'm going to take the first layer here. Place this upside down. I keep saying I need to buy new cutting plates. I'm going to eventually, because these are really, see that? Really cut, you can see all the cut lines. I use this a lot in my craft room. This is my favorite manual die cutting machine. So let's go ahead and we're going to run this guy through here. just following the instructions on the universal plate system. So you'll hear some squeaks and cracks when this runs through. There we go. Alrighty. Let me see this. This came out. See, some of that transferred over. I hope it doesn't. I hope I can just wipe it off. There we go. So there's the first part of it. That will just get thrown out. Alrighty, now we need some black cardstock here. The pretty part here, I'm not sure what to call this, but we are going to cut this part out in black. So, as I said, black piece of black cardstock. My scissors. Trim that in half. I like filming this way because it really does feel like I'm live with y'all. Alrighty, let's put this guy down, and because right now I'm on the road to 500 subscribers. I currently have 382 subscribers, so I'm hoping to get to that 500 subscriber mark. Let me go ahead and get this out here. Said I don't know what to call that. But lay this down. And then, let me see. Okay, so this needs to be black. So what I can do is go ahead and put that in the center there. That way we can get all our black cardstock cutting done all at the same time here to save some time. And put the cutting plate on here. And then we're going to run this through our machine. Oh, I told you my desk is a mess. I need to clean up my desk. My husband's been on me about that because I shouldn't have it as messy as I do. So running this through, it's a little tight here. I don't know why it's a little tight, but there we go. Like I said, I can't remember what brand of cardstock this is. This is just from my stash. I have several brands of black cardstock. There we go. Oh, that looks pretty. I love that oval. It's got those little dots in there. Can you see that? One of these days I'm going to be able to zoom in. I don't know if it's picking it up, but it's really pretty. Alrighty, let's see. Remove this very carefully. These are very dainty, very intricate. Don't want to tear anything. Let me get this plate off here. Let me make sure. I'll poke those out later. Okay, so let me go ahead and tear this out very carefully of the cardstock. Oh no, it ripped. Okay, guys, I'm gonna have to do that again because that ripped. I'm not sure why that ripped, but it did. Okay. Set this up again. Where's my tool-in-one? There it is. Poke these out. Okay. Let's try this again. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and run this through twice. Get those little pieces out of here. Don't need any of those extra pieces. Okay. Let's see if we can get this here. So what have y'all been crafting on lately? Let me know in the comments below. I've been working on a variety of cards. I've been working on birthday cards and like I said, sympathy cards. Oh, why isn't this? Oh, there we go. Let me know what you've been crafting and making in your craft rooms in the comments below. I'd like to hear what you're working on. Oh my goodness, that's tough. And I'm going to run this back through one more time. Just to make sure it gets cut through all the way. Maybe even once more. Because that one made me nervous. Okay, there we go. Hopefully that did the trick. No more ripping. Okay. There we go. This is coming out easier. Yay. There. Oh, okay, yay, that didn't rip. Okay, so we'll throw that aside. And let me get all these little pieces out of the way. There we go. Okay, so that's all the black that we need to cut out. And now I gotta poke these. This is why the tool-in-one tool is handy to poke all, you know, I could always do what Kathy does and throw it on the desk, but this die is kind of big for that, so I'm just gonna go ahead and take my tool-in-one and poke all the cardstock out of here very carefully. And try to peel it out as we go. Yay, it didn't rip. Get the rest of the cardstock out. There we go. Okay. So many little pieces in here. Almost got them all out. So you want to be very careful with it. Okay. There we go, that one's done. And get out all the little pieces out of the second one here. There we go. Making me nervous. I don't want to don't poke myself. There we go. Get the other side. coming together. Huh. Alrighty. Now I got all the innards out. So that works. Okay, let me throw all these little pieces out. No point in saving these. One of these days I'm going to sit here in my craft room and clean everything up, because I shouldn't be working. I have a huge craft desk. I shouldn't be working in this. I mean, the only reason I work in a small space is because of the YouTube videos. But I shouldn't be having to dig for things and, you know, look under things on my desk. Okay, so now we have those pieces done. What else do we need to cut out here? We need to cut out, let me make sure these get back on the magnet sheet. Okay, we need to cut, this is going to be in white. And then this, for the sentiment, is also going to be in white. So let me get some more white cardstock out here. I think I should have some already cut in half, I think. Yes, I do. Okay. So we're gonna put this down here, and then we're not gonna cut this out because I want to make sure I have the sentiment lined up correctly and straight. So I'm going to leave this out because we're going to do the sentiment. When we do the butter press sentiment, I want to make sure I have a bigger piece to line that up with. So this I'm going to go ahead and run through. There we go. Okay. These plates are making me nervous with all the transfer of the little pieces. Okay, so here we go. That is more trash. And let me get my little pokey tool out. There we go. This card looks tedious and time consuming, but it's really not. Get all these little pieces out. I just wish these pieces came out when I did the cutting. But they don't. Or they don't seem to. I wish I had some flowers in my collection. I ordered a die set that had some flowers. I might add some to my next card when I get the flower die that I ordered. Go ahead. I think it arrives today. Sorry, this is, I don't know if this is even fun to watch, but it's fun to do. Just getting all these little pieces out. One last one. I think I need a little pokey tool. There we go. And this video is completely unscripted. I'm just winging it. Having fun. There we go. Okay, that is done. And then I'm going to save this bottom half for the sentiment. Aren't those pretty? See how elegant that is? Like I said, not a typical card I made, but I really wanted to play with it. Get some of this dust off. Okay, let me cut this down a little bit, because we're going to move on to the butter press. I'm going to stop for a second. Okay, how many of y'all lifted Better Press? I know I do. It's really fun. Sorry, I need to take a sip here. Okay. So what we need to do now is we are going to set this up here. We're going to place this cardstock down on this plate here. Tape it down in the corners. I can't remember what that's called off the hand. Tape that down. Okay. Throw that aside. So then what I'm going to do is get my little sentiments out here. Ow. That's why I need to clean up my desk. It's so messy. I used to not be a messy crafter, and somehow, I don't know what happened. I think it's ever since I started doing YouTube videos. Because I work on, I don't know how many projects at once. I want to turn my ceiling fan on too, because it's getting warm in here. Okay. There we go. And I'm going to use this with sincere sympathy. Put that aside. And the nice thing about this is it has grid lines on here. So I can go ahead and line this up. There we go. And I'm going to get my Better Press ink. You can use any kind of ink you want, but I have my Better Press ink, so I'm using that. And this is Better Press Black. So you just kind of want to take your ink pad and you want to pounce and pivot. Pounce and pivot. Get it all filled in. There we go. I think that's good. I don't care if I think that's called the chase. I don't care if this gets all inked up. It just means I'm using it. And you can clean it, but I'm used to it being inky, so I'm going to leave it. So then you're going to take this guy here, place it down onto the magnets, just like so. And let me stop it for a second because I got... Okay, I have my die cut machine out here again. And then this is what's going to apply the ink onto the cardstock. So we are going to apply the pressure. So just running it through the machine here. And all it takes is just going through it once. That's all you need to do. And let me put this guy on the floor. And I'll show you what we got. Ha! Perfect. Okay. Let me put this sentiment over here so I don't lose him. I've been losing things like crazy in my craft room with this messy desk situation. Okay. I eventually find the things, but... Okay, let me take this off because we are going to cut it out now. So let me get my, where'd my little die go? See what I mean? Okay, so we're going to line this up. Easy enough to do. I think that looks good. Doesn't have to be perfect. I'm going to place some tape down here to hold it in place. And get my die cut machine out one more time. Let me stop this. So I have my Platinum 6 die cutting machine set up here again. And then I have everything lined up to where I want it. So I'm just going to put my cutting plate on top here. And we're going to run this through. This you just need to run through just once. Oh my gosh, I have paper transferred onto the shreds of paper transferred onto my shirt. Okay, I'm gonna put this back on the floor. Again, sorry if you hear my chair. Part of the way I'm filming. Okay. And like I said, none of this is sped up. This is all real time. So here we go. Yay. Cut out great. Put that over there. So now we have all the pieces cut out. There we go. This is going to be, I just figured black and white for Sympathy card made sense. So this is what it's going to look like. I already showed you earlier the card, but this is what's going to happen. Oh yeah, the black oval. It's going to go here in the center. And then he's going to go here. Oh no. Y'all, it's smeared. Should I go ahead and use it? It's smeared. That's what I get for touching it. It's smeared. See if this would, if y'all. I can like maybe take some ink and blend the edges. Okay, I'm gonna save it. Okay, so like I was saying earlier at the beginning of the video, Spellbinders came out with some fine line glue bottles, and these are great. I've been using them recently. I have my Barely Arts glue in here, so I went ahead and got it unclogged. It wasn't really clogged, there was just glue dried at the tip, so I just removed that. Okay, there we go, because like I said, we need lots of liquid glue today. So we're gonna put these over here. Get some of this paper dust off. What do you guys do about paper dust? Have any tips on that? I would like some tips on what to do with paper dust. I always use a cloth. I use microfiber cloths on my desk to clean it. But you know, when you're doing a lot of die cutting, you get all these paper shreds all over the place. So let me know in the comments below what you do about paper dust. So I'm going to go ahead and add some liquid glue to the back of this panel here. And take it over to the 5x7 note card and line this up. The nice thing about liquid glue, it gives you that wiggle room that you need. Press down. Make sure it adheres. Okay, there we go. And the one thing I know you're wondering about probably wondering about the inside of the card. The inside of the card is black right now, but what I was going to do, I was going to go ahead and I was going to cut another one of these guys out and put it on the inside of the card so I can write on the inside. So that's how you go about doing the black note card. So let me go ahead and start with, I would use my spray adhesive for this, but I kind of stopped using that because, well, it's not very good for the environment. So, well, that's why we get our liquid glue out here. This, like I said, this is intricate and this part is a little tedious, but it's worth it in the end. So I'm just going through here, adding little dots of glue everywhere. There we go. I have another question for you while I'm doing this. Something else I'm curious about. So do you all like to, do you clean up after you're done crafting? Like after you've completed a project, you just walk away and leave your dust the way it is? Or do you clean up after each project so you're ready for the next? I used to be that way, but I haven't been lately, and I want to get back to that. It's just hard when you're working on multiple projects, because as an affiliate for Spellbinders, I get sent things, and if you request more than a few items, you have to make several different projects. So sometimes I need to know when to say no, but instead of saying yes all the time, because I overcommit. But I want all the things, like we all do. There we go. So let me know. Are you a messy crafter? You just keep crafting and go and don't care? Or do you, not that you don't care, but you know what I mean? Or do you finish a project and clean up? And if you clean up, do you clean up right after, or like the next day, or how does that work? Let me know. There we go. Liquid glue is our friend today. Just dabs of glue all over till we get it all done, which we are almost done. Sorry if my shirt gets in the way there. Almost done with this half. I'm trying to get back into regular videos. I don't know, my anxiety gets in the way a lot and I get overwhelmed really easily. So let's see, so this is done. I'm just going to take our reverse tweezers here, and then we're going to line him up to the side, left side here, very carefully. Give this a good press down. Make sure this adheres. Like I said, if any glue shows through, that's okay, it'll dry clear. So let's go ahead and we will work on the other half. The only thing about filming this way is coming up with things to say. Because like usually a place like this, I would speed it up or I would put on some music or something like that. So there we go. Just like I said, just little dabs of glue. I don't know if I need this many dabs of glue, honestly, but I just want to make sure it gets all adhered to the cardstock. This is just really pretty. I need to come up with a few more of these, change out the colors and see what they look like. And I've seen a lot of people have been using flower. Like I said, I think I mentioned that earlier, using flowers. I want to try the flowers, adding a little bit more touch of elegance. There we go. This wants to curl up there. There we go. Getting almost done. I love this bottle. This nice long fine tip. It works really nice. There we go. Almost got it. There we go. See if I can hurry up. Because who wants to watch me sit here and glue? Okay, there we go. Now let's get out the reverse tweezers. And line this up on the right side here. And give this a good press down. See, some of that glue is popping through, but like I said, that's okay. That looks good. Alrighty. See, more paper dust? Okay. So now we're going to go ahead and take the oval here. And this oval is going to go right in the center. So let me get out my liquid glue here and add it to the back of this. Okay. And we will carefully line him up to the middle here. That looks good. Press down. Okay. Now one last intricate part. We go through here. And just add more dabs of glue. All the way around. Don't want to miss a spot there. So do you guys like this kind of stuff? There we go. Almost done. I think it's really pretty. Very nice way to make a... like I said, it's not... The most time-consuming part is the gluing. Oh, and I missed a piece there. Ah, I missed two pieces. Let me get my tool in one here. Just a piece up at the top. There you go. There you go. Okay. Now let's finish gluing. Okay, I think that's enough. So let's go ahead and add some more because I just got smushed on my finger. Okay. Line this up so it's center with the oval. Oh, I missed one more down here. Okay. Give it a good press down. And like I said, that glue will dry clear. Okay, so the real question is, should I leave this as is? Oh, it's not ink. It was just, I think it was adhesive. Okay, yay, saved the day. Okay, it was just adhesive from the tape. So now we just go ahead and add some liquid glue there. Okay, and then okay, so now that this piece is all ready to go, let me put a little bit more glue on there. Okay. So now we're just gonna line this up here. There's like a little bit of smear there, but that's okay. The rest of the stuff that I thought I saw on here was just from the adhesive that I used to hold down the die, the paper, when we were cutting it out. So anyways, as we wrap up today's crafting adventure, I hope you found inspiration and joy in exploring the Spellbinders Timeless Collection with me. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more crafting content. And remember, all the supplies used in the video are listed in the description below. Happy crafting. And until next time, stay creative. And that, my friends, is today's card project. Thank you. Ciao for now.